And we're back to finish the game. Even though I've done that twice already. Okay, so what happened? We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna Mario jump into it. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so I recorded the finale of the game when I got home late at night from work. And then I didn't realize my computer had gone through an update while I was gone. And when my computer updated, you know, it just recalibrated my recording software and such, and my microphone setup. So I recorded the entire finale. I got going. I recorded the entire ending section of Mario RPG. And then right at the end on the wrap-up, I look down and see that my microphone dial is turned so far down, I could barely be heard through the entire video. And we're back, and I think we're about to get to the end. Alright, so so it was kind of a wash. So trying to just spending a couple of days, you know, busy on other stuff and stressing the hell out, but trying to figure out how I'm going to approach this and fix this. So, because I also did some grinding. Hold on. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to the gate. So I guess we're just going to go through this a third time. Well, I say a third time because, yeah, I finished it the one time. Okay, hold on. Weapon World. So, yeah, what I ended up doing, I finished the game, and then that's when I noticed my error. And it's just like, well, since we can replay the ending, I'll just go back through again, and, you know, I'll just go back through... Spare us all. Oh, okay. I'll just go back through again, and... Sorry, is that really lagged out there? Okay, but I'll just go through it again and, you know, do some level grinding. So I got everybody up to level 30. I was going to do some other side stuff, but I didn't really need to. So I beat the game a second time and finished the ending, and now we're going back through a third time. And I noticed there are some things that are different. But as we progress... So, sorry, I'll cut in, you know, some footage of my other playthrough, but it just isn't going to be as effective because there are actually less characters to voice now. Because, yeah, as we're getting through the weapon world, I was trying to figure out the best way to do this, but it's just like I can't do anything with the audio because I don't record my stuff that in a way anymore that separates the files because it's just easier to calibrate things. But, yeah, so we're just going through, and, yeah, everybody's at level 30. Oh. Now everyone's at level 30. I looked at that, and I didn't even notice Mallow. And now everyone's at level 30, the level cap. And I'm sure there's better gear to use, but we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I forget what we had to press that button for. Again, it's going to be... Okay, sorry. Seeing an update on my phone. But yeah, as we're going through Weapon World, and you know, some chests with upgrades and healing materials and such, and like a litany of bosses that were pretty simple. Because I had a pretty easy time getting through the Weapon World up until, you know, the final boss, which was just, you know, cut it very close. But, yeah. Because, yeah, now as we're going through here, we're seeing, you know, enemies being reconstructed, which is kind of cool. The Rangers, as we progress here a little bit, we'll also see... Whoops. We probably don't need... There we go, once again. Because, yeah, having Geno to... Well, we'll get there. Because how grinding worked was actually pretty simple. And I just kept swapping the XP ring around. Yeah, so that guy, this is funny, because, you know, Machine made, you know, that guy. Oh, he went down in a hit last time. Yeah, so, like, the first boss, the first major boss, and he goes down real easy. But, you know, so it is kind of interesting going through these areas, or this area, and refighting certain bosses. Dang it. Hi, Boo. What's up, man? Well, he's out. Hi, Boo. Bye, Boo. And yeah, just some of the platforming is a little awkward because, yeah, you're trying to run across these conveyor belts at this odd angle, but it works out just fine. Not to breeze through the end. It's not like this wasn't a process originally, but now I'm several levels, you know, nearly 8 levels higher on at least every character, and so it's just easier to get through. This guy, can Mario kill him in... No? Okay, he's still up. Okay, good. There he goes. So, you know, boss rush, but I don't think they're stronger. If anything, they're weaker than when we first meet them in the game. So, you know, non-issue. But because... we'll save it. I was gonna say, we'll just wipe them out with shooting star attacks so we just save time. There we go. Not that they need much, because, yeah. Bowser, my, damn it. My boy trio are just, like, on full cylinder. They deal so much damage, just with their punches. So yeah, we don't really need our special abilities, or it can save the star attack for other things. There we go. And those bosses just keep respawning. We'll keep on going. Okay, yeah, through here, and I missed this originally, but I went back over here, because, yeah, a couple of chests to replenish your stuff. Yeah, there was a block here, and yeah, as it used to be Spiritovich falling down through it. I was going to try and fight him. Okay, but you fall down that hole, and you fight a boss here, or 2 bosses here, that, you know, kind of like the ones you fought next to boosters. I can't remember their names, but yeah, you fight them. I just focus fired on one of them, and then the other one retreated to the back where this giant snake was sitting, and we just took them both out in succession. Again, it's like the bosses are interesting design. I didn't have much problem with them even back then. And now this guy, Spiritovich, the Spiritovich clone, he just keeps coming. So he keeps respawning, and he was a perfect place to grind XP. So that's why I went through this a second time. But when I did that, I was too far in. Because he's pretty easy to kill. He's pretty easy to kill, even like that. Even before... And he gives 60 XP, so if you have the XP ring, that's 120. And then, if, you know, on rare drops, or, you know, rarely, he becomes a special enemy. You know, a lot, well, I say a lot stronger, but still manageable. And that just doubles that XP, so you can get 240 experience points for the character wearing the XP ring by fighting that guy, if you're lucky. So, you know, he was a great way to grind XP and get everybody to level 30. It took, like, less than an hour to just, like, make up for the lost ground. Well, I carried all I could. Yeah. So then we got this, because this was then, like, another little boss gauntlet of 3 characters of the same type. Hold on. Yeah, we don't need anything else. There were, like, 3, like, what was it? The director, the manager, and something else. But, you know, just a boss rush of enemies that were, again, pretty simple. You know, just, like, bringing in stronger mini hammer companions. We got through. Malice stepped on this button saying, oh, well, no. Anyways. And then, yeah, there was another boss here. They just get colored up. And was this the third one? Yeah, this is the third boss. And so, like, Peach and, you got, like, you know, what was it? Mallow on 1, Bowser on the 2nd, Peach on the 3rd. Oh, wait, this wasn't even the last one yet. I was just seeing if that hammer was doing anything. And then there was another boss fight here with this kind of like cool lava tank thing. But yeah, so I feel bad, just like we're going through this, so quickly, and I can't really take the time to show stuff, but, trying to pop up clips as I can. But yeah, various bosses which weren't too hard even before I got all this leveling. And so now, with that press of the button, we can initiate the final battle. Just slowly waiting for it to show up. Just the way that looks. Just squeeze his head until it pops. Whee! And there's the guy. There's Smithy. Ah. Now let's see if I can do the voice. Hey! There's the last star piece. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then, how about a little demonstration? I didn't do it right. I had a better voice originally. He looks, older, more gruff, yet still aggressive, and I just can't get... Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things, and hand over the star piece now. I agree. So you're Mario. Looks like we're going to have a little dispute over the star. I'm just doing Bowser's voice. Just hand it over. And get out of my castle. My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please don't make us go through anymore. Just give us the star now. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could just get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. This is commentary about war politics. Okay, over here now. Hold on. Okay, back. Sorry. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I adopted a dog from some friends of the family who couldn't take care of her anymore. And so I let her out to go to the bathroom before I started recording. 10 minutes later, she's whining at me aggressively. And she's like, okay, I just let you out. But okay, we'll go do that. You're fine. Okay, I'll curse you on. Yeah, and just like that, I wish we got a maniacal laugh out of that. Would have been nice to have a, kind of Banjo-Kazooie noise at this point. Anyways, so we got Smithy, and in the top we have his, whatever it is it's called again. The smelter, which, if we destroy the smelter, it prevents him from summoning more allies to fight against us. But yeah, he's got some heavy-hitting attacks. That one strike alone almost wiped my party when I originally played. Yeah, Smithy's got some heavy-hitting attacks. We'll switch to Mallow. Let's try this. I can't remember how this turned out. Yeah, this works. Thanks! Okay, so the smelter's already down. That went faster than I expected. Now we don't need to use our... I mistimed it completely. Yeah, so anyways, I had problems with Smithy just because he was hitting really hard. So what saved me... No, okay, we're already into a second phase. Because, yeah, I had to use my star gauge to refill, revive everybody with this team attack. Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure.
I have no blood.
We just built this yesterday and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor.
How utterly annoying! What the?
Well, they warned you. Okay, so yeah, we're already in the second phase.
Owie! No!
Ugh. I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. Never have I been. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. Throat. This goofy-looking guy, apparently. So, and you're looking around at this scrap heap of, other heads that look exactly like this. Makes you wonder what the heck his deal is. And so, what you can do... forgot. You got two things. You got his head and his body. His head can transform into different things to give him different effects. And then the body... I should just use the healing rainbow. Yeah, I had to use this just to survive the first phase originally. And now we got it on our second part. So we can just get the boys out. And just wreck shop. Sorry. But yeah, so attacking the head is the main thing. Oh, nice. Attacking the head is the main thing, but if we attack the body, it will disable, certain attacks you can do for a couple of turns. But we just focus fire on the head. I forget how much health he has. Like, the head is like 5,000 or 6,000 hit points or something, so it takes a while to whittle him down, but he's being very predictable right now. And this was a close call in my original run through as well, just because, like, Mario was, like, level 26? I don't remember anymore, it doesn't matter. But, but everyone else was, like, 22, 23. So they just did not have quite the power. And so it was just cutting it close. Everyone's defenses was pretty low. And so it was just really hard to survive some of his onslaughts. So I had to use the healing rainbow to survive his first form, and then we got to knock him down. And then I had to try my best to build up that energy again, just to use a second healing rainbow that, in order to survive. Is he gonna change anything, or is he just gonna... Can't move. Did we beat him already? Smithy's body can't attack. Okay, never mind. I was like, is he done already? Oh, great! That means that the body isn't a target. The triple move will hit him 5 times. Yeah, we'll use that now. It's just weird he has not done anything else besides the tank head. Like, he's switched to like 4 or 5 different things, but he just hasn't done any of those. Hold on.
I'm burning with power.
Smithy's body's gonna attack again. Well, are you gonna do anything? I think we beat him already. He did not change his head to any more than just a tank.
My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it.
Sorry.
No! You meddlers!
Just that. Okay, yeah. He uses like this magic thing. He changes his head into like this, looks like a hag, and his magic attacks were brutal. He just didn't do that. He just stayed in his predictable tank form the whole time. Well, sometimes the dice just roll that well. Come on, Mario. Send that last one up, way up high. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, Smithy, when I originally fought him, you know, was pretty tough. And, you know, just having the right balance and synergy worked out well. But yeah, you just get things to level 30 and really don't even need to optimize your gear. And you can just plow him down. I was going to say, you can forge him into your little bit. No. Hold on. Sorry. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and... yeah, now this. The thing you were expecting to happen, but that, like, eyebrow raised with Bowser's like, what? He can't really mean... But his mission is complete. He doesn't need to stay here anymore. Just the music on this is just so like... boop, 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 boop. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to watch this and now I got a kitten climbing behind all my monitors, messing with wires. No, no, no. Sit. Come here. There you go. Okay, sorry. I was going to say... again, a lot of the commentary and jokes I made in the original are now just like so buried in all the other audio that you can't hear me because I just didn't notice my thing was messed up. So this might be a very underwhelming finale to this whole thing, and I'm sorry for that. It's just technical problems that I didn't notice before starting. But, sorry, not to diminish from Gino's whole thing here, you know, him going away, going back to the stars, and, you know, he'll always be with us. I'll get to more on him in a second. But we got Todovsky. I don't know why I was calling him Toad of Sky. Little recap. Hey, that kid got his Gino doll back, and his mom's playing with him now. So that's kind of a cute little thing. And those two just walking off into the sunset. And then, yeah, her, I already forgot her name. But yeah, get out of there, Booster. You know she ain't no good for you. And just Dodo is just like, I know you're there. I can smell you. I'm sure there was plot points. Again, even still coming back through to this, I just leveled everything up. There's still a bunch of stuff I missed. I never went back to Todovsky, finished his mini games. I never did the Yoshi mini game. I never found the 3 Musty Fears. And I don't think I need to, because you can, you know, I'm sure by, like in other RPGs, by doing a lot of certain side quests, you can get a lot of good materials or new gear. But not that we need it to get through. Sorry, not to diminish, but yeah, you got Mallow. And I like this. Yeah, where Bowser, you know, is actually a really nice guy in this game. His minions have found new purpose and he's fine with it. And now he's actually still helping out with his own rebuilding. So that's just kind of like, he's a cool boss, apparently. I was gonna say, and it was all a play, just like Mario 3. Thank you. Yeah, so just a cute little send-off. Because, yeah, and now we just got, like, another 10 minutes of credits, so we're getting there. So, yeah, sorry for, you know, to cut in, you know, not have a lot of... you know, commentary or things to say, or more dialogue and voices, more dialogue and voices. But yeah, I just messed up the last bit of the footage, and I saved over my file, not thinking about it. I specifically made a backup just in case something happened, and just like right at the end in the finish line, I messed up. I didn't think about it. But it's done now, and overall, you know, Super Mario RPG, how was it? It was fun. It was good. Like, sorry. Because having not played the original, having not played the original, but had heard about this game for so many years, I just never got around to it. And, like, I picked it up on the Wii U, but never played it. I know it's available on the current Nintendo Switch Online things, right? Isn't it? Either way, but then I just still never got around to it, but I was thinking about it. Then the remake got announced, and I wasn't even going to get it at first, but my brother wanted to play it because, you know, he likes Mario, but it's not a platformer like he enjoys. He just is into the platforming, not this turn-based combat, you know, strategy setting. It's not really his thing, which fair. So I figured it's like, well, I already bought it, so I better get some use out of it, so I'll play it. And I did have fun. It was a lot simpler than I expected, you know, pretty easy, but again, that's not a complaint or a diminishing thing, it's just an observation, because, yeah, and I'm not sure how it compares to the original game, how mechanics worked then or something, but, sorry, how the mechanics worked in the original game, but... I imagine this version is easier, even though it's got, you know, even on the normal mode, and it's got an easier difficulty setting, because with the triple attacks, I don't know if you could switch between party members mid-combat, or if they went down in the original, you know, I don't know. So, I'm not making that comparison, I'm just observing, it's just like, well, overall, it was a pretty easy ride, you know, the closest... You know, people barely went down. The closest things got were against Jinx and Smithy, which, you know, appropriate in some ways. But, yeah, overall, you just have a lot of things that work out, and you get some bonuses, just like maybe free items and stuff. Again, I don't even know if that's a thing in the original. But either way, it was still an enjoyable ride to go through this, because of, yeah, the quirky Mario RPG style thing. You know, again, like Superstar Saga, you know, people just like, well, if you're Mario, prove it, and then you just jump and people are convinced. Like, little, like, funny bits, like the Rangers dropping the star immediately after, grabbing it. And just, like, you know, weird comedy non sequitur bits that are a lot of fun to just, like, you know, experience with these characters. And you got some fun characters. There we go. Everyone's got the glow up. But you got, you know, fun characters, like, yeah, the shark boy, I forget what his name is, but, you know, like the shark, how he actually turns out to be a really cool guy as long as you fight honorably. You know, Mallow's cute, he's fun and enjoyable. Gino, I get why people, well, I guess I can say, and that sounds dismissive, it's just like, oh, so that's the guy people want in Smash Bros, right? Why? Like, okay, I get it, he's kind of cool and kind of stoic, and, you know, his mechanical puppet body leads him to a couple of neat things. I don't know if there's a full moveset with him. Maybe, like, Gino and Mal together on a team, maybe, but I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's just like, between Gino and Mal, it's like, well, who would you want to be seeing Smash Bros? Mallow, he's got way more going for. That's just me, though. But no, I get it, and I'm sure, like, people really care about Gino, mainly because of that ending, because it's very, you know, mainly because of that ending with him, where it's just like, nope, he's gotta go. His quest is done, and all the time he was just a puppet. But he did good, and he was a good friend, and he kept everybody going. You know, maybe his wish came true. I had a bit, and I can't remember it now, but it's like, maybe his wish came true. He got to succeed, and he got to make friends. I don't know. Oh no! Gino's dead! No, he's a star. And yeah, just a fun mix, you know, this was a fun party, having like Bowser and Peach contribute a lot, so that was like, you know, I remember my friend talking about this, and he was saying just like, I forgot in the RPG games, Peach actually gets to be like a little sassy and demanding, and so it's like, yeah, best Peach, but, yeah, and with Bowser actually being like a very nice, you know, actually kind of nice and agreeable in a lot of cases is fun. And yeah, I wish everyone had, like, more abilities. I didn't. It's a thing in RPGs, I never use, like, buff and debuff abilities. Not really, unless it's really essential. And just sort of like, well, every time I wanted to use those things, it's when they were resistant to them, so it didn't matter. So I didn't really have much for, like, Peach's utility outside of her Peach's utility, Bowser's utility outside of healing and damage. But, you know, the variety of, well, you know, I'd say like, yeah, it's not really much of a variety of abilities, and then they just stop like 2/3 of the way through the leveling system. So it's just like, I wish there was kind of like a couple more things, but that's fine. Again, I get it. And so, yeah, with that, that's this same clear data finished like 3 times. And originally, yeah, it took me just shy of 11 hours to finish. Now with like the extra 2 hours of just grinding, going through it again and again, and doing some other miscellaneous, you know, we did it again. But yeah, with that, yeah, Super Mario RPG. It was fun, you know, that's kind of it. Just like, no, it was enjoyable enough. I feel like I was more positive in my original playthrough, but now it's just like, I'm kind of done. Because I know now it's like, it's RPG. Now there's like endgame stuff. The monster list got immediately filled up of everything you missed. Yeah, Smithy had multiple forms. Hold on. The wit and wisdom of Smithy. But no, yeah, Smithy had a bunch of different forms. The tank form, but that was his most predictable. 8,000 health, okay. But that was his most predictable form. Because he's got, yes, Casket. Learn from the tyrant's mistakes. I think that's a healing thing for him. I don't remember what this do. That thing was creepy, though Smithy Wizard. And yeah, that was the most dangerous thing. Because, Magical Boy Smithy. Sorry. That was the most dangerous thing. Because, yeah, it could use different magic attacks that would just hit everybody and do a bunch of damage. So yeah, this was the most dangerous form, and I had to fight that most of the time. Yeah, magic is my strength, but defense is my weakness. Some treasure chest. I didn't fight this thing. I guess it gives you random debuffs or something. And then the smithy body. Yeah, so Smithy, was a tough final fight, but once you level up to, just increase your strength significantly, it's manageable. But yeah, so I think there's like a hidden endgame boss, but I'm really not that interested, so I think this is where this wraps up. So with that being said, again, Mario RPG was fun, I just got nothing to say about it, or at least I don't want to repeat myself, and that's kind of on me for making the mistake I did with the mistake I did with recording. But overall, I still had a lot of fun with Mario RPG the way through, and yeah, mainly just looking forward to more Mario RPG remakes, like the Thousand Year Door remake that got announced a while back. So, just waiting to see what the future holds. This is the start of the Mario RPG franchise, which I do like in some cases between most of the Super Paper Marios and Superstar Saga. But with this, I see where a lot of mechanics began. Well, I don't even know if the button pressing timing thing was a thing in this original game. So I have no idea, what carried over and if this is just taking on stuff that came in from later RPGs or if this started the things in the RPGs. I have no idea. But either way, enjoyable nonetheless. So yeah, got nothing really much else to say, so we'll wrap up here. Sorry to make this such a limp conclusion, but that's just how it goes. But anyways, with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off. And thank you for watching me play Super Mario RPG.